So I think we are in which level now? Level 200 or 3?
200, say.
300.
No, 2.
2.
Yes, sir.
Oh, great. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
Great, great, great. Last semester we did what? Foundations, eh?
Fundamentals of IT education.
Oh, fundamentals.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I can hear you. Okay. So 3 minutes after 4, because our lesson will take us 2 hours. That will be 4 to 6 o'clock. So we have to start. Those of your colleagues who are still waiting for, I don't know when they want to join, they will come and join us. So quickly, we have to start. Okay. Christiana, are you here?
Yes, sir.
That's Faustina. Yeah, Faustina, how are you?
Sir, I'm fine. How are you too?
I'm also fine.
Okay.
Okay. Nathaniel, how are you?
Sir, please, I'm fine.
Nathaniel, share a word of prayer with us.
Hello, sir.
Yes, I can hear you.
Sir, I want to let you know of something before we start with the prayers.
Come again.
I want to inform you of something before we start with the prayers.
All right. We are listening to
Please,
you.
NASEC Center, it's like we are all using this phone for now. So maybe from next week going, then we
So how many
join.
are you there?
We are 7.
You are 7 at that center.
Yes, please.
Are you sure you are 7 or more than that?
We are 7.
Okay.
We are 7.
That's fine. So which center is that?
NASEC Center.
NASEC. Okay.
Please.
All right. That's good. Once you are 7 there, I hope discussions will be fine for you,
Yes,
especially
please.
when it comes to presentations.
Yes, please.
Unlike some centers where we may see one person. So that's nice. Okay. So now go ahead and share a word of prayer with us.
Okay, so prayers. Okay, so we are praying. We begin this meeting in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. As we have gathered here, we pray that our discussion will bring positive impact onto us. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
Amen. Thank you. Please, can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay, great, great. So we are doing EBS 281D. That is ICT supported teaching and learning strategy. Okay, ICT supported teaching and learning strategies. The first time you saw it on your portal, what went through your mind? How do you understand this? What do you think the course is about? Yes.
What came to my mind is the steps that I will follow in terms of teaching ICT.
Okay, steps that I will follow in terms of teaching ICT. Okay. Okay. Next person. Any other one? Hello?
Sir.
Yes, I'm listening to you.
Good evening.
Evening, yeah, talk to me. You just
I'm
joined.
happy to meet you again.
Yes, but you are late. So go ahead and then make your submission. David, your hand is up. Dave, what went
Hello,
through your mind when you first saw the name on your portal? David is not ready. Eric, David, can you drop your hand?
Yeah,
David, can you drop your hand?
thought about the ICT support teaching.
Eric?
Yes, sir.
Talk to me.
I, to my understanding, I think it is strategies that use ICT when it comes to teaching and learning. So I think we are just going to learn about using ICT in teaching and learning.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. My good friend from Akati, are you there? Paco,
Yes, sir. I'm here. I'm here. Thank you,
how is
sir.
Akati this afternoon?
Everyone is doing well.
Great, 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 great. How do you, when you saw the course on your portal, what went through your mind?
Uh, Simply put, everything needed or every strategy or knowledge used in uh, computer and technology
Mm-hmm.
to access education.
To access education.
Yes.
Okay, okay. We'll go into it and then we'll see if that's exactly the book is saying. All right. So in unit one, we'll find some understanding to ICT for teaching and learning. That's what we'll be doing in unit one. And under that unit, we will talk about the knowledge of ICT, where we have to go into the history of introduction of ICT into teaching and learning. We'll talk about the teaching learning processes. We'll talk about some theories in session 3. We'll also talk about the implications of theories in session 4. We'll also talk about the optimum use of ICT for teaching and learning purposes. And we'll end it with the impact of technology on teaching and learning. So it's going to be a very nice journey when it comes to ICT supported. It's going to be a very good, great journey. So please, I want all of us to pay attention, bring a contribution, and also join on time. Some of you know how to make noise on the platform, but you don't join on time. I don't know. You are talking about necessary things. Instead of us to talk about what we are to learn, we are talking about things that doesn't matter. Let's throw those things away and then focus on what we have to learn. Thank you so much. Now let's look at our session 1, unit 1, session 1. That's 1.1. Where, as I said, we'll look at the history, a short history of computers in the classroom. How did they start? When did they start? What was the first thing that was introduced? Those are the things we want to do. We want to look at briefly. I'll be calling on some of you to be reading for me anyway. I will start with Faustina. Faustina, are you there?
Say I'm here.
Very good. I just want to be sure that you are all there. So can you take this paragraph for me?
Okay.
It's on the screen. It's on the read from the screen.
Okay, sir.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, please.
Okay, so read from my screen. Because of you, that's why I put it there. Okay. So let's go.
A short history of computers in the classroom.
Yes.
The earlier collaborated use of computers in education of students in Cinnamon papers development and logos, and a programming environment based upon spatial awareness and list processing in the 1960s.
Okay. Thank you. That's okay. That's okay. Thank you very much. So the earliest celebrated use of computers, the first time to introduce computers into the classroom is what we are talking about. And the one to do that is called Simon Puppet. He did what? He developed a logo. And he also talked about the programming of environments based upon the spatial awareness and the list processing in the 1960s. So basically, what happened is the development of logo. We all know logo. Do you know UCC logo? Who can describe UCC logo to me? What's our logo? Paco, can you describe this logo for me? So I want to be sure we know logo. Development of logo.
Yes, yes, sir.
Yes.
There is an eagle standing on Jenyami.
Okay. I see.
They wrote Veritas Nobis Lumen under it.
Uh-huh. I love that one.
Thank you.
Okay. Yes, I saw a hand. I saw another hand. I
So
think I
it's
saw
me.
Eric. Did I see your hand?
Yeah. So
Yeah.
to add to what Paco said, in the UCC logo, we have the red color at the portion of where the eagle is, and then we have the design of blue and white at where the Jinyami symbol is in the rounded circle there with the yellow color bearing the Jinyami, and the Jinyami has the color red.
Okay. Any other person? Any other person?
Sir,
Yes.
please, the logos are two.
Uh-huh. Very good.
One
Which
is
one?
one is knowledge for all. And in this logo, there is a fire standing on Jenyami. Jenyami is also standing on a open model or book.
All right. So, but I'm going to give you an assignment, okay? I'm going to give you an assignment. I want us to go and find out if the logo we are referring to over here is actually referring to the logo we see around. Paco, are you here?
Sir, please, yes.
Very good. I'm going to give you an assignment. I want all of you to go and find out if the logo we are referring to, that the Simon puppet development of logo in 1960s, was actually referring to this particular logo, logo that we know. Then that would be, we'll talk about that on Monday. I'm sure some of you were wondering why Monday. You are in level 200, so maybe you are not aware that there's always 1 hour that we do later within the week. So when I saw somebody trying to throw himself around ignorantly, I was just watching the person. Okay, so we are going to find out. So in early 60s, there was a development and there was a programming of environment. Okay, programming environment based on spatial awareness. And then the least process in 1960s, that would be in 1960. So there was something on programming, but not much. Now, in 1970s, that was when they introduced the CAL, the CAL. Even this one, not all over, but some few classrooms. That's what we call the computer-assisted learning. Computer-assisted learning. In this case, program have been put on a computer that assists learners to learn without anyone assisting them. So only the computer is helping them to learn. Can we mention an example? Example, program that you can take and start learning without anybody helping you. Do you know about okay, yeah. Yes.
Yeah, sir, Khan Academy. Khan Academy.
How does it look like?
Khan Academy is a system for computer assisted learning which contains programs on coding. We have mathematics there as well.
Okay. So you don't need anybody to take you through, right?
No. It is very simple to do it yourself. You can just do it at the comfort of your home and then you'll be learning.
Oh,
we also have the cloud dojo as well.
Okay. Yeah, class dojo. Yeah, class dojo.
Yeah.
Did you say Class Dojo?
Maybe. Yeah, yes, sir.
Yeah. I know much about Class Dojo. I use it a lot. And then Mavis Beacon, right? And Mavis
To learn
Beacon?
how to type.
Okay, that's fine. Which will help you out
Yeah,
how to
yes,
type.
please. When you
Very
want to
good.
learn how to type. Yes.
Very good. So these were some of the things that were introduced in early 70s in a classroom to assist students to learn. Very good. Let's move on. So the early 70s saw an emphasis on teaching about computers, whereas more lately it has been the emphasis on teaching through computers. Now, look at this carefully. There are two things here. In 1970s, the emphasis is on teaching about computers. But currently, we are looking at teaching through computers. These are two statements. What does it mean? What does it mean? Teaching about computers and teaching through computers. Shepherd.
Master,
No, Shepherd. I want Shepherd. Shepherd, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Yes, talk to me. Unless maybe you are not with your phone. The reason why I'm going to involve all of you this semester is that some of you, last semester I realized this, but then you were in first year. Some of you just join, throw the phone somewhere, and you'll be playing football. This
Sorry,
time
sir.
I'll be calling you. When I call you, are not there, I'll mark you absent. And I'll
Sorry,
deduct
sir.
it from your presentations.
Sorry, sir.
How you are going to play football before I call you? You see you.
Oh, no, sir.
Now,
Sorry,
what
no,
was
no,
my
no.
question? Yes. Do you remember the question?
Sir, please, I just joined.
You. I will not say anything. David, talk to me.
Yeah, sir. Teaching about computers, to my understanding, is about education about computer. What is a computer? What is it used for? And what are the benefits that using computer can bring? So that one is teaching about computers.
Okay.
And then we have the second one, teaching through computers, meaning the computer has become a tool for teaching or a tool for learning.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes, a tool for learning. Okay. So the first one, students will learn maybe part of computers. In Ghana, we say draw and label. Teaching about computers, draw and label. We want to learn all about what they use computers to do. Somebody is using two devices. Please can you help me? Hello? Hello? Yes?
Oh, the feedback is coming from a particular student.
Yeah, it means he's using two devices. So the person has to take it off. So we only talk about the computer. But nowadays, we are talking about how we can use the computer rather to construct learning. So we are learning with the computers. We are not learning from the computers again. We are learning with the computer. So I keep saying that there's a difference between learning from and learning with. So now we are learning with the computer. We use the computer to construct our own learning. Somebody just explained that when we use the computer assisted learning, the thing is on the computer. You go there and learn on your own to construct your learning, not anybody helping you. I see. So that is what we are actually doing now. Okay. So computer assisted teachers develop lessons, support materials for instruction. So you see, now we are not talking about computers, but we are talking about the usage of computers. So computer will assist teachers to develop their lessons, they support them to develop their teaching and learning materials, and so forth. So the first introduction of electronic teaching machine and computer managed learning was seen in early 80s. in early 80s. What was happening then? We're talking about the database. We're talking about spreadsheet. When I talk about database, we the common one is the Access that we all use, and then the spreadsheet. We are talking about Excel that we all know, word processor for typing, all the kinds of documents. So this was introduced somewhere in 1980s. Then somewhere in 90s, actually in mid-90s, those of you who were born before then we started talking about internet. We started talking about email. We started talking about communication, ways of communication. Some of us, when we were in secondary school, the only way you can send a letter to your girlfriend is through normal writing. But Paco can now send, when we was in secondary school, can send letter by email without going to a post office to buy stamp, neither envelope or writing pad. You send the information email and it goes. The fastest way to go. And that started somewhere in mid-90s. Okay. Now let's look at the integration of technology and curriculum. So there are two things here: technology and curriculum coming together, blend together, integrated for the purpose of teaching and learning in the classroom. I'll ask someone to read this one for me. Let me come to the page. Adams. Adams, unmute. Hello, Adams.
Hello, sir.
Very good. Carry on.
Please, I don't have the model at now, so I'm just listening.
You are just listening.
On
what? You are listening on what?
I only have the soft copy on my phone, and it's my phone too. I'm also using to listen.
Hey. Okay.
But the screen is being shared.
You are doing ICT integration.
Yes.
And you can see my desktop, my screen. Can you see my screen?
Okay, let me see.
And you are on the page. Are you on the page?
Okay, yes. I can see the screen now.
Oh, I see. Then read. Okay. Let's go.
Okay.
I have to be calling most of you here.
Okay.
Who is somebody here with a hard copy? You are saying you only have the soft copy.
The analysis.
Even the one who wrote the book doesn't have a hard copy.
Okay, so I'm reading, sir.
Yes, read.
The analysis of the concept of ICT is based around 6 aspects.
Yes.
The reflection of both the technical aspect as well as the curriculum aspect of teaching about and with computers.
Go on.
The record of this analysis is limited by the vocabulary, and it may mean that the 6 areas are not mutually exclusive. Indeed, the overlap and tensions arises drawn emphasis towards those more important areas of the curriculum that have an influence in many fields.
Okay, so we'll look at all the aspects. We'll look at the 6 aspects. So this analysis of the concept of ICT is based on 6 aspects. We want to look at it. This concept, the concept of integration of technology and curriculum, putting them, blending them together, joining them for the purpose of teaching and learning in a classroom, is based on 6 concepts. And we want to look at those concepts. The first one is the system. Can you take it? So if you are not seeing it, then let me read. So the system aspect of ICT encompasses, put together, bring together the technical aspect of the computer, which include the hardware component and then the type of microprocessors. Now we are talking about the computers, integration of computers, or computers into education. Sorry. Let me go back. Okay. So we are talking about the integration of technology into education. Now, basically, we can't talk about technology without talking about computers. So there is a system that needs to be introduced into the classroom as part of integration of the technology and curriculum. And the system aspect is talking about that, and it brings together the technical aspect of the computer, talking about the hardware, and then the microprocessors. How it's able to process information, whether fast or low. Please, when you join, mute yourself. Aniriba, please mute yourself.
Astana, mute yourself.
All right. That's nice. Next time I will not mute you. I will take you off. So the system, we are talking about the hardware and whatever is in there to process whatever information you want to put in. That is the system we are talking about. So we are talking about a computer system. That's the first one. So we are introducing computers into education. What kind of computer? The hardware component of it, and then whatever will process the information. All these need to be considered. Then the next thing that we'll look at is the connectivity. So because computer systems are not isolated, connectivity is the integration of computers with one another. That is linking them together. Okay. I keep saying that even though we are far from each other, currently we are connected through our devices. We are connected. So having looked at the hardware components and then the microprocessor, how it will process information, there's a need for us to connect to other computers either locally or through the Wi-Fi and other things. So your mobile phones, we are connected through the Wi-Fi, through the internet connectivity. So not only the system, but the system also need connectivity in interaction of other computers with another computer. Okay, much is encompassed under the term internet, intranet, and then extranet. So we have internet, we have intranet, and then we have extranet. So internet, we all know that we are all connected to the service providers and we are online. Intranet is within. We are all connected together in the same building. It's within. Extranet could extend to other places as well. So the computers were introduced into the classroom. We know that the hardware aspect must be talked about. They are processing, how they will process information must be talked about. Now that we are okay with that, then now what do we do? What we do now is to get connected to other devices. Through what medium? Either through the internet, through the intranet, or through the extranet. The next thing we'll talk about is the generic. The three traditional generic packages. When we talk about the programs, the program that the program that are to be put on these machines or this technology, we are talking about the word processor, which we use for typing Word document, database, and then spreadsheets. These are generic package that we already we have, that we know from the beginning. These have been joined because of the development of what you see is what you get. This is a popular term we have in Ghana. Wheezy wheezy. Remember, what you see is what you get. And the window graphic user interface. So we talk about the system, the connectivity, and the generic packages, which needs to be put on these machines for us to use for teaching and learning purposes. So if you are teaching word process, word, anything in what do you call it, that needs to be typed, we use Word. Calculation, we use Excel. And then database for keeping information, we use database. Is there any hand up? Okay. Then let's move on. Having seen the generic, what next? There were 6. Okay. I think the rest have been put in there. Okay. So we have the generic. We talk about the connectivity, and we talk about the system. Now we also have what we call subject specific. Those applications that are related to particular subjects also were packaged, and those that are social were packaged. Then we are talking about micro world. All these form parts of the integration of the technology into with the curriculum at the early stage, and we are using most of them as of today. Okay. Yes. So the word.
Sir,
Yes.
I wanted to ask question about the explanation about microwave word.
Is here. That's why I'm going now. The micro worlds. Can you read for me? It's on your desk. It's on your screen now. Read.
The H term microwave refer to a microcomputer-based environment that can be explored. They can be based upon real, imaginary, and conceptual environments.
Yes.
Microwave, which include models and simulations, are used where the exploration of the real environment will be too expensive, difficult, or dangerous.
Thank you. You can stop there. Have you seen what we call virtual reality or augmented reality? Have you seen it before?
Yes.
Who has seen virtual reality before? VR or AR? VR or AR? Yeah. Ishmael, can you tell us how it works?
And virtual reality, it immerses the user from the real world environment to the computer generated environment, whereby the user feels that he's being immersed into the computer generated environment, interacts with digital elements and other stuff in the computer generated environment.
Okay, I saw another hand. Ayini. Oh, I saw a hand. Ayini, your microphone is on. So talk to me. So there's something called virtual reality. That's what my brother tried to explain. That there are things that very good. Yeah. What that name I cannot pronounce that name. QWHAXXI. What name is that?
Right. Hello, sir.
Yeah, talk to me.
Okay, so the visual aspects, it's a program where the user sometimes they find themselves part of the characters in which they are watching. Like if it's a game, the user will see himself to be part of the characters. So everything they are watching or everything that is showing, they feel it within themselves. Sometimes some of them act on upon what they are seeing because they feel they are part of the action going on. That is what I can say about the visual aspect. Most of the time, it's found in the West Malls and then some of the playing grounds for most of the times kids and some recreational sentences. Yeah.
After here, just go online and type virtual reality gadgets. They will come. When you some of them you put it, you wear it like a glass or a goggle. You realize that you are in a different world. You see yourself in a different world. These days, we use it even as a science lab. We use it like a zoo. You want to see lion, you can use virtual reality. So that's why your book is saying that environment we can use for simulation, where exploration of the rare environment will be too expensive. So it will be if we are all to move here from here and go to where the crocodile pond, the amount we will spend, but we want to see crocodile. These days it's easy to see it with a virtual reality. Or difficult or dangerous, yes. If you want to talk about snake, how do you talk about that? Will you bring the snake to the classroom? So some of these things we use virtual reality for the student to explore and then see. We are talking about science equipment. We don't have them in our schools. These days, virtual reality has come to simulate this kind of what do you call it? A lab where a student can even perform lab in using the virtual reality. Yes, I saw a hand up. I saw a hand. Okay, the person's hand is up, but it's not ready to talk. Okay, so that's virtual. That's the virtual, the macro worlds. So all those things form under micro world. It's a world on its own, a micro world on its own that has been built, which to do what we call simulations. Okay, to do simulation, imagination. Okay, and then also conceptual environments, things that you think this is how it's supposed to be, then is being brought together in a small gadget or put together as a program. That's a macro world. So I hope the one who has the question, you're okay now.
Yes, sir.
Very good. Very good. Let's move on to the global e-schools. So after that, after they've introduced the virtual reality, we talk about the hardware, the microprocessor, the connectivity. We talk about the macro world. We talk about other social programs that they put on the machine for learning. Now, let's look at the e-schools and the community initiative. Somebody should read for me. Let me see.
Can I read?
Yeah, you can read. Thank you.
The Global E-Schools and Communities Initiative matches the purpose of ICT with educational needs and
The power
has the
of
potential.
ICT.
Okay, sorry. The power of ICT with educational need and has the potential not only to improve education but also to empower people, strengthen governance, open up new markets, and galvanize our efforts to achieve the millennium development goals.
Yeah.
Kofi
This
Annan.
is what Kofi Annan said some time ago. This is what Kofi Annan said some time ago, that the global e-schools and also the community initiatives, okay, that it has the power of ICT with educational needs and has the potential not only to improve education, but also to empower people, including you and I, strengthen governance, open up new markets, new jobs, new opportunities, and then galvanize our effort to achieve the Millennium Development Goals. This one Kofi Annan said. Now let's see. Go on.
Sir, please, my question. So, what is Millennium Development Goals?
I was even going to ask you, which of the goals do you think this one fall under?
Because now they are not only talking about education alone, they are talking about governance, education, and also the economic
The
sector.
nation's need.
Yes.
Come again.
Come again.
Sir, I think they are saying that the nation's need, countries need.
Okay.
Yes, this is the need that we need. These are the things we need to develop as a country, as a nation.
Okay.
And somebody was asking, what is the Millennium Development Goal? Now we are not even talking about millennium, we are talking about sustainable development goals.
All right.
And you know goal 4? Do you know goal 4?
No.
Goal number 4. Do you know what is it?
No,
sir. No, sir.
So you guys have never heard about
I know it.
You know it. Thank you. Somebody will tell you right now. Yes, tell them. Patient. I
It's
saw
to
your hand
reduce
earlier.
child
Wait,
mortality.
David, wait. I saw patient's hand earlier, but she just disappeared. Patient.
Sir.
Yeah, talk to me. Your hand is up. These are some of the things that will take our time. Oh. You raise up your hand, they call you, you will not talk. David, talk to me.
Okay, goal number 4 is talking about reducing child mortality or child.
Very good.
So that is not the sustainable development goal 4. There's SDG goal 4 talks about quality education. It's about ensuring inclusive and then equitable quality education for all.
That's goal number 4, right?
Yes, sir, that's goal number 4.
Thank you for the quick research.
Especially for the universal primary and then secondary education.
Good. Education for all, goal number 4. Good. Thank you for taking us there quickly. Patient, your hand is still up. Talk to me.
Oh, sir.
You are playing with it.
Oh, sir.
Patient, you are playing with it, Hands up, hands down. That's what you're doing for me. Okay. So the one who asked the question, are you okay now? Can we move on?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So let's go.
Yes.
Should I continue?
Continue.
Okay. Under the able leadership of our very old then Secretary General of the United States, the global GSCI was established in 2004 to harness new technologies to strengthen education and communities around the world. GSCI brings together.
Oh, sorry. Unmute and continue. Unmute and continue. Hello.
Okay, sorry. All right. Okay. Where am I? All right. So GSCI brings together actors, learn or coordinate national or regional efforts, and commit global efforts in partnership with government, private sector, and civil society. GSCI designs practical, long-term, and sustainable solutions and acts an honest broker, cultivate the growth of ICT in education environments.
Good.
Then the range of services GSCI provide includes developing and implementing national or regional education strategies, building capacity of teachers, administrators, and policymakers, scaling up successful innovations, building and sharing knowledge, creating hands-on tools, mobilizing resources, and facilitating coordinations amongst stakeholders.
Thank you.
GS,
That's okay. That's okay.
all
That's
right.
okay. I want us to look at what exactly they were doing or they did. So our own personality, Kofi Annan, then UN Secretary General, he came up with this. And what actually did we do with that program? The service range from developing and implementing national or regional education strategies. So every country needs educational strategy that we need to use to develop the country. So that strategy, that program actually came in to help develop national and regional education strategy. Not only that, also building capacity for teachers. When it comes to teacher training teachers to be effective in a classroom. Teachers in administration, training them, and also for policymakers, scaling up to successful innovations. So there were some innovation that came out of that program, or they are trying to help people to develop ideas, building and then sharing knowledge, means of sharing knowledge, and then creating hands-on tools that students are to use or learners are to use to perform an activity. Then mobilizing resources and facilitating coordination among stakeholders. The stakeholder we are talking about, all stakeholders needed here, SMC, PTO, whoever, all those who provide teacher education, all that we need to put together for success of education in a country. So that program actually came to empower all those stakeholders that whose voice are needed, activities are needed for better education in the country. Now, why that program? Can please read on.
Okay. Let us see.
Oh, we can't hear you.
Okay.
We can't hear you.
Sir, can you hear me?
We can hear you now.
Okay. So why GSEI? Education is vital to economic growth by developing a skilled workforce and increasing productivity. It is equally vital to social development as it empowers people to improve their health, environment, and governance. But education systems in the developing world are under strain.
Understood,
Many
yes.
of the world's Many of the world's children receive no formal education or substandard education. Those who are fortunate enough to attend school lack books and materials, have poor infrastructure, and little communication with the wider world, and their teachers are too few and inadequately trained. Strengthening education and creating to cultivate sustainable development. Hey,
Oh, we can't
patient.
hear. Uh-huh.
ESCI is committed to helping achieve several of the Millennium Development Goals.
That's
That is
okay. That's okay. The reason why this program was needed is this. In developing countries such as Ghana, especially in Africa, we still have till today thousands of children who are of school going age who are not in school. I'm sure there are some in your communities. So this program It's more or less a satellite program which has been brought to the communities that children can be put together to learn. Hence that program came. So the main objective of that program is to actually support children of school going age who are not in school in the communities, putting them together or to learn through other means, either through television or putting a satellite in the community where students go and learn. So that was the main objective. The objective is to reach out to students who are supposed to be in school, yet they are not in school. Very good. Somebody decided to play music for us.
Mommy, patience.
Now let's go to the nature of ICT and its implications for teaching and learning.
The nature of ICT implications for teaching and learning. Information and Communication Technology (ICT) is an extended term for information technology, that's IT, which stresses the role of on unified communications and the integration of telecommunications. Yes. Into bracket, wide and wireless signals. Computers as well as necessary enterprises of software, middleware, storage, and audio-visual systems, which enable users to access, store, transmit, and manipulate information.
Good.
However, ICT has no universal definition, as the concepts, methods, and applications involved in ICT are constantly evolving on an almost daily basis.
Thank you. Hold on over there. Okay,
Okay.
so we are looking at the nature of ICT and its implications for teaching and learning. And then we were told that the information and communication technology is an extended term for information technology. So first we have information technology, IT, which stresses the hold of unified communications and the integration of telecommunication. That's wired and wireless signals, computers, as well as necessary enterprises of software, middleware, storage, and audiovisual system. Now, one thing that you should take note of when it comes to IT, that's the last sentence, what you say. However, ICT has no universal definition. Why? Because methods, concepts, applications, they are all constantly changing every day. There's a modification all the time. Things are changing every day. I can remember when Zoom came, you have to create links, Zoom links, plenty. If you are, assuming I'm coming to teach you for 2 hours, I have to create about 4 links, because the first one will end in 30 minutes. Another one will end another 30 minutes. Today, when we take Google Meet, I can stay on it for the whole day. Nothing happens. Things are changing every day, every blessed day. And as teachers, we must update our knowledge and also adjust to the situation so that we will not be left behind. So the nature of ICT and its implementation, one thing should be at our back of our mind is that what we are using today in our classroom, the way things look like today in our classroom, the way computers look like today we are using in our classroom, that we are using to teach or we are using to help ourselves to learn. In few years to come, things will constantly be changing. And we as teachers, we must also update our knowledge. It's very, very important. So take note, we cannot have one particular definition. When I'm talking about definition, I'm talking about the implications. The implications for teaching. No, because in this world, things are changing every day. Read a little bit of the next paragraph.
Okay.
Hello, Sonia.
Hey, mommy, patience. Okay.
Don't
The
worry, I'm going.
broadness of ICT covers any product that will store, retrieve, manipulate, transmit, or receive information electronically in a digital form. Example, personal computers, digital television, email, robots. Therefore, engaging students, teachers to understand the role of ICT in education in relation to various policies and curriculum frameworks on ICT and in diverse socio-economic contexts is key in achieving the Millennium Development Goals. This will ensure that it provides a rich learning experience for student teachers through various ICT tools to enable them to
Yes, to
engage
enable them.
diverse
One.
classroom. Yes, one, to engage diverse classroom contexts. Two,
Yes.
to critically assess the quality and the efficacy. So is it like that?
Efficacy.
Yeah.
Yeah, efficacy.
Efficacy of ICT resources and tools available.
Yes.
Three, access and suitably modify open educational resources. The next one, to develop their own pedagogic materials.
Material.
Finally, to pursue lifelong learning.
Very good. Let me go back a little bit. What are we discussing? We are talking about the nature of ICT. One. Two, the implication for teaching and learning. The nature of ICT is that there is a constant evolving on almost every day. There's a constant changing, development, new ideas are coming every day, coming out every day. That is the nature of ICT. It's not constant. Now, the implication is this. How do we use it? So the implication is that these ICT tools will enable us, will empower us to engage in a diverse classroom contexts. So whatever we want to do in classroom, this thing we are doing there right now, we're supposed to do it in a classroom, but I can assure you that we are all in a classroom. You are in the room, I'm in my room, but we are all in the classroom. Because whatever's supposed to be done in a classroom, we are perfectly doing it here without any hindrance. Only few of you are making noise. But the same noise would have been happening in the same classroom while some will be talking or teaching is ongoing. Two, for you, the teacher, or student teachers, or to students who are preparing to be teachers like you, that you can critically assess the quality and efficacy of ICT resources and tools available. Critically assess them, do assessment. And then to check the efficacy, how effective it is. The resources you are going to use to teach. And if it's available. And if it is available. Then to assess and then suitably modify open educational resources. Sometimes we go online and take some resources. It is your duty to modify them. If you are here listening to me under my voice, you are teaching and you have been downloading lesson plan online, and they wrote under it, send Momo, and you print it like that together with send Momo to your head to mark. Please stop it. I'm not against you downloading the lesson note, but own the lesson note. Modify. That is why the ICT tools are there. The ICT tools are there to support you to do the right thing. So you modify, you do modification to whatever is there. So that one day I was going around in one of the schools doing monitoring, and I took a science notebook. The teacher wrote change of state of matter. The teacher was going to teach the materials. One of the materials the teacher put over there was a snow. Do we have a snow in Ghana? We are to modify, access, and sustainably modify open educational resources. Educational resources that are there, please, when you pick them, modify them. Don't just present as it is. Whatever is happening at Paco's Ed at Akachi, It's different from whatever is happening at Nandom. Okay, so modify them so that the children can understand what you are doing. He told the children that the teacher wrote in the lesson note, snow. Meanwhile, me, if not outside, I have not seen a snow before. I've never seen a snow in Ghana before. So why will you see the snow? Ice block, yes, I will take it. But to say a snow, meaning you are bringing it to the classroom. Modify the notes. Don't print online and give to your head. Please change you. Those of you don't want to change now. Then also to develop their own pedagogic material. Not only downloading and copying and doing that, but also you can also design your own. You can design your own using the technology. Then, this is the last one that I love so much. So the question is, what are the implications of ICT on the student teacher? The last one, I love it. To pursue lifelong learning. What you are doing here today, you can continue to PhD without you stepping anywhere into any classroom. Lifelong learning. You can continue. You can pursue lifelong learning. And then the implication of ICT is that sometimes when we also use it to construct our own learning, it stays longer. Okay, let's move on. Let's understand the need. Why do we need ICT in education?
All right. Okay.
Let me go back.
Understanding the need of ICT in education. Today, we do not need to go any own home or even our room to see some form of ICT in our lives, whether it be a computer, plasma TV, or mobile phone. We all have them in some part of our lives. In today's society, people as consumers of ICT all strive for the dream of connected life. Is that not true? Is that not true? Sorry, is that not true? It has it has even become so pronounced during the COVID-19 global lockdown. Imagine those days when connections was very limited or almost not available and we were hit with this pandemic. How was life going to be like? At least with the advancement in technology, though many students and employees were home, they still managed to connect and work from home. Amazing. This advancement in technology makes ICT a lifestyle choice for much of the population. In addition, this lifestyle choice is changing the way we communicate, increase the rate of consumerism, and changing how we interact and gather information. ICT has invaded and transformed many aspects of our lives to the extent that we live in an environment that is dominated by technology, which itself is consumer driven.
Okay, it's okay.
No matter
it's okay. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. You see, one interesting thing is that whether you decide to see it or not, the impact of technology can never be ignored in these days. The impact of technology, one way or the other, can never be ignored in our life. I wish that person can mute himself or herself. His patient just came to disturb us today. She is not here to learn. She just came to disturb us and leave. Patient, the next disturbance is I'm going to take you off. All right. So you can never ignore the impact of technology in our life today. They cited an example during the pandemic, COVID. We were all knocked down. Life became stagnant. We were not moving anywhere. Students need to continue their education. People need to work. Until we discovered that there's something called technology. You don't need to move out. You can still be in your home and do whatever you want to do. That is how important technology is in our life today. Gone were the days. If you are living in a city, you want to send money to your mother in a village, you need to go to the station and pass out the money and give to the driver, and the driver will charge you. Some of them has never reached their destination till today. Today, those are the things of the past. They are no more. We don't have anything like that again. So technology, the impact of technology in our life can never be ignored. Can never be ignored. So the same way in the classroom, today, as we are here, we are learning together because of technology. The technology is helping. So understanding the need of ICT in education is that no matter where you are located, they even give you example, the plasma TV and mobile phone and all that are all tools that are available now to construct, to learn wherever you are without stepping out anyway. And I told you already that you can learn to the PhD level without stepping anywhere. Now let's look at the importance. We're giving how to understand. We have seen the importance, the reason, or the reason why we need to introduce ICT into education.
Okay.
How valuable it is.
Okay. So importance of ICT in education.
Good. Let's look at the importance. You forget about the top there. They are all questions. Come to number 1.
Okay. All right. 1. E-learning or online learning. The presence of ICT in education allows for new ways of learning for students and teachers. E-learning or online learning is becoming increasingly popular, and with various unprecedented events taking place in our lives.
Thank
this
you.
does not always
It's okay. Yeah, it's okay. After we understood the need of computers in education, that the need is that we need to introduce, or we need to embrace it, because there are bad days that we may not be able to go to the classroom. That there are bad days that you can't move anywhere, and you need computer or technology to reach out to your children. An example was given. Now we are looking at its importance. The first thing is that it brought about e-learning or online learning.
Yes.
And this is what we are doing now. This is online. I am not in your house. You're also not in my house, but my voice is in your house. Your voice is in my house. Online. Not only this, people can even learn other things, not this type of online. They can do other courses online. Somebody just mentioned something academic, meaning you can go there and learn on yourself online. So they have highlighted some importance of ICT in education. So online learning is becoming increasingly popular now. So most universities in Ghana now are doing online. In fact, most universities, you go for lectures now, 1, 2, 3, 4 online, 1, 2, 3, 4 online. You see, it has come to stay. Yes.
Then even some people are in Ghana here, and they are doing a course in other countries.
Exactly.
That is online.
That's online.
Yes.
This afternoon, I was talking to a friend who is a seamstress. I know her to be a seamstress. And then she told me, oh, she's now in school. She's in Accra Technical University. And I said, oh, that's fine, nice one. And that even though the program she's doing has to do with practical, she doesn't go to school every day. Some of them, they do it online. And I said, wow, yes. Another thing is that ICT bring inclusion. The benefit of ICT in education is such that students in the classroom can all learn from the curriculum material. Inclusion. Nobody's left out. Students with special needs are not left out. Everybody can come on board. Excuse me, even those that cannot walk to the classroom, once they have technology at home, they can now work. They can learn. So it brings about inclusion. Take note of that. Number 3, ICT promotes higher order thinking skills. One of the key skills for the 21st century, which include evaluating, planning, monitoring, and reflecting, to name a few, can be taken care by ICT. If you want to plan, ICT can support you. Monitoring, ICT can support you. Reflecting, ICT can support you. There's nothing that ICT cannot support you. So we are talking about ICT promote high order thinking skills. These days, with the introduction of AI, the thing right has spoiled now. It has brought laziness.
Yes,
Students are
people are
doing their research work with AI.
even
The same
people are now
AI,
AI.
the same AI will will convert it back to human language, human what do you call it, format. So a lot are happening. So the impact of technology cannot be ignored. The effective use of ICT in education demands a skill such as explaining and justifying the use of ICT in producing solutions to problems. Students need to discuss, test, and conjecture the various strategies that they will use. And ICT can help you to think higher. The 4th one, ICT enhances subject learning. Yes, it is a well-known these days that the use of ICT in education adds a lot of value to key learning areas like literacy and numeracy. It is important to recognize that students using ICT effectively in a subject may not always be applying the high level of ICT capability. Now, ICT enhances subject learning. Even we have some specific programs that are designed for specific subjects. So, for example, using a word processor to draft and redraft tests is a valid and a powerful activity in a range of subjects. Using a software to support learning or using learning. So I want to type letter this day with a word program is able to correct me. It's able to do corrections. Apart from the normal app that you can use to check your grammar, word processor can do similar. Okay, so in all such cases, ICT fulfills a legitimate function of using it moves learning in the subject forward, but it may make little contribution to developing the ICT capability. So that's another thing. You see, the further you are using it and it's supporting your learning, sometimes it's sometimes too difficult to actually get the knowledge when it comes to ICT. So the number 4 is basically talking about how we can enhance our subject learning. So I'm learning mathematics. There are tools that can be used. There are software that I can use to enhance my learning. Numeracy, the same thing. Literacy, the same thing. So we can have subject specific areas which app used to learn. Then number 5, ICT ICT use develops ICT literacy and ICT capability. Well, once you are typing, there are certain skills that you are developing when it comes to ICT. But when we look at point 4, you realize that you may develop only some ICT skills, but not all, because if you are doing subject specialization, there are other skills that you may not benefit from. But in point 5, there are some that you can benefit from. For example, if you are typing, your literacy, your typing skills will be improved upon. Okay, if you are doing designing, you improve upon it. Some of us learn programming and we stop practicing it for over 10 years now. Once you stop, you cannot remember anything again. That is it. So, but if you keep on practicing, what happens is that it develops you, it develops your capability and the literacy in that. ICT use encourages collaboration. Yeah. You just have to put a laptop, iPad, or a computer in a classroom to understand how this works. ICT literally brings children together where they can talk and discuss what they are doing for their work. Even here, there's a kind of collaboration we are doing here. We are all talking, we are all discussing issues here. Definitely, there's a collaboration. The same way in a classroom, if they are to be there physically, there's a computer in front of them and they are in a group, they reason together and they think together. ICT use motivate learning. Yes, encourage them to learn a lot. They want to see what happened next. When I click on this, what happened next? So ICT use motivate. So for motivation, that's number 7. Number 8, it improves engagement and knowledge retention. So when you use the computer to learn, there's some level of retention of the knowledge they have acquired, the learners, and allow for effective differentiation instruction with technology. With technology, there can be differentiated, that's what we call DL, differentiated learning. So because the children will learn at their own pace, for that matter, nobody push them to, hey, must do, no. So ICT use allow for effective differentiating instruction with technology to allow them to learn at their own pace. Number 10, ICT integration is a key part of national curriculum. So when we look at our curriculum, all the curriculum is talking about, as far as the basic one, it's talking about digital literacy. In fact, that is our one of the main competencies we want to develop in our children, and as far as Ghana is concerned. So the new curriculum talk about digital literacy. So it's ICT integration is part of our curriculum. So because of that, let's look at it carefully as teachers. Then number 11, we live in a knowledge economy. So we need to do a research. These are the economy where it is vital to have the ability to produce and use information effectively. It is a time when ICT is pervasive and permeates throughout all industry in the economy, whether it is health, education, environment, manufacturing. The significance of ICT in Ghana economy has been emphasized by the Vice President in Akufo-Addo-led government. So we call him digitalization man. So in our life now, we need technology in every aspect of our life. Initially, you could not transfer money from your Momo MTN to Tigo, but these days,
Sir, don't call that name again. Oh.
Okay, I will not call it again. Thank you. Okay, so that is that one. Let me see if we still have anything there. So that is it. That's section 1. The rest of the items, please, let's take note and read them. So as teachers, let me see what is here. Okay, we like to use ICT for personal growth, creativity, joy, consumption, and wealth. It is important for students to engage with ICT so that they learn 21st century skills and develop the ICT capability and ICT literacy for the children. It improved their attainment level, how they can learn, how far they can learn. It prepared them for an integration society dominated by ICT. These days, everywhere you pass, there's ICT. So if you don't prepare them, they will be embarrassed. Last October, I took about 14 to 15 children to Malaysia to participate in the International Maths and Science Olympiad. In fact, I thought the children were well prepared before I went. So they selected our students and I went with them. These are students between the ages of 9 and 13. They have to go and compete on a global platform. And we got there, I got to know that Ghana, we are not doing anything. You see, we did not prepare them well to meet the market. So mathematics, we didn't do anything. Science, we didn't do anything. We came back with our 10 fingers. Well, I saw little children from Asia, from these Asian countries, from Malaysia itself, from China, from United States, and they were performing. They did very well. But my children from Ghana, is then I got to know there's a long way we need to go. We are teaching all right, but we are not teaching them to practicalize what we are teaching them. That is what is killing them. So they learn to the notion of using ICT as a tool for lifelong learning. That's another thing we need to put into them. So on that note, I'll end the session 1 here. Any question? Explain the term teaching through computers, which we talk about. I asked somebody to explain that today. Then the rest of the questions, I think, can do family gathering and then talk about them when we go for family gathering. Now, let's look at the teaching learning processes. What is the teaching learning process? What is teaching learning process? Senior, can you read the yellow one side for me? The yellow one.
Okay. Okay, sir.
Read.
Okay. Learning is about a change brought about by developing a new skill, understanding a scientific law, changing an attitude.
Very good. Now, that statement there is a very big statement. What is learning? Or what is the impact of learning? They say that learning is about a change. Listen to me. There may be somebody in your community who has never been to school before, but the fact that the person can bring a change in your community, the person is educated. So today, I still give that respect to Ekuyadonko, who has never been to a classroom, but I consider her to be an educated person because she brought a change. Somebody may ask, what kind of change did she bring? She brought a lot of changes in her community. So learning is about a change. What change? A change brought about by developing a new skill, understanding a scientific law, changing an attitude. Anytime I read this, I tell myself that all Ghanaians need to go back to school. Everybody in the country. Change an attitude, changing an attitude. When you put teachers together, the change agents are the teachers. You listen to me today. You are the change agents. When we are to do, assuming we are to learn this together at one place, by the time we close, the type of pure water rubber, rubbish, papers that will be gathered from that room, you ask yourself if truly these were teachers. Change And a change of attitude is one thing that is affecting us in this country. We can change. What is teaching and learning process? Let me now go back. These are combined processes where an educator like you and I assesses learning needs. We know our learning needs in this country. One of the things we need to learn in this country is for all of us to know that corruption is not good. Corruption will not let us grow. So as teachers, we know, because we have done the assessment as educators, we know. Then when we know the needs, the learning needs, you have to know the learning needs of your children. What do I need to teach my children? Then we establish specific learning objectives. We develop teaching and learning strategies. What mode will I use to transmit whatever learning objective I have prepared for them? Then implement plan of work in evaluation and evaluate the outcome of the instruction. What a nice statement. Let me go back there again. Maybe you're not getting my point here. So you and I are teachers. In a few years' time, you will be a teacher. As a teacher, you are going to teach, and you will do what we call teaching and learning process. You have to guide your children to learn. So what is it? Teaching learning process, they say it's a combined process where an educator is a teacher. What do? You assess your learners' learning needs. Ask yourself, what do I need to teach my children? When you get to know the needs, then you will now plan for the objective. You will now establish the objective targeting the needs, the learning needs. Then after you develop the objectives, you will now look at the teaching and learning strategy. Now, how do I present the content to the children so that they will understand? That's the methodology. Then you will now implement plan of work. After that, you do what we call evaluation. How did it go? Whenever you do evaluation, you are not just testing the children, you're also testing yourself. You are checking the work I've done. Is it effective? Is it good? Have I done justice to the work? So you're not testing the children alone, but you're testing your work as well. The reaction time or period of imparting knowledge, skills, and attitude to adults learning by the adult facilitator or through the electronic media. That is ICT in teaching and learning process. We have discussed the yellow side already. Now, we have developed our objectives, our strategies. We have carried out our work. We have done evaluation, and there's a work done. That should bring a change in the life of our learners. The change is not merely incidental or natural in the way that our appearance changes as we get older. The fact that you grow older doesn't mean that there will be a change in your life. There are people who are older with a gray hair, but still, they have not changed. They drink pure water and they throw it outside the car, from the car to the outside. Is there any change there? No. They go to church, they chew gum and put it under the seats. Is there any change there? No. Do they have degree? Yes. Are they educated? No. Learning is a relatively permanent change. I'm trying to dwell here very well because you and I here need change. Learning is a relatively permanent change, usually brought about by intentionally. Brought about intentionally. When we attend a course, search through a book, or read a discussion paper, we set out to learn. So what we are doing now, we are learning. And I'm trying to lay down some areas that we can bring a change into our life. Our attitude towards certain things that we do. Some people, they have a bad attitude towards work. You have learned. You must implement it. It must be part of your life. Let me move on. In short, teaching and learning can be described as. Senior, read that one for me. Can be described as. What is teaching and learning? Are you here? Or because I said we should change, so you all run away?
No, sir, I'm here.
No, sir, we are here.
The teaching and learning process can be described as one, combined processes where an educator assesses learning needs, establishes specific learning objectives, develops teaching and learning strategies, implements plan of work, and evaluates the outcomes of the instruction. Two, method in which the knowledge of teachers is transferred to their students. It can be developed through different systems. Example, one way in which the teacher is the only speaker. Secular, in which teachers and students contribute to the development of the class, etc. 3. The real action time or period of impacting knowledge, skills, and attitude to adult learners by the adult facilitator or through the electronic media.
Okay.
4. The interaction between teachers and students where teachers try to transmit knowledge and content to students according to their age, capabilities, skills, and living conditions.
Thank you. Those, well, I think I've explained that enough. So let's go down a little bit now. Let's go down. Okay. Let's go.
Okay. Say the yellow one.
Yes, read the yellow one. The task.
Okay. Before going ahead to read the text below, list any 5 challenges teachers face in integrating ICT into teaching.
Okay, so let's go there.
Okay.
Challenges. Michael Otu. What are some of the challenges you think we can face as teachers when trying to integrate ICT into teaching and learning?
So when materials which are needed to teach are not available is one of the challenges.
Okay. Papa Sam.
Sam.
No, I'm calling some people. Sam, I know some people are far from their phone, so I have to call them. Sam is one. Sam. Okay. Somebody told him that I'm calling him. Sam. You are the one I'm calling. Now talk to me. What was the question? Sam. Okay, someone told me there were 7 in a group in a particular room.
Yes, sir.
Philip. Who is there? Mention the names of your colleagues there. Mention their name.
Sir, you just called someone, Michael Otu.
Michael Otu, okay.
Yes, sir.
Another person there is who?
Myself.
Yourself, next person.
We have Nathaniel.
Nathaniel, talk to me.
Sir, please, have.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Nathaniel, yeah.
Sir, please, I had a problem with my phone, so I need to join with someone soon.
But I can hear you, so you can talk.
Okay, so when the teacher has insufficient ICT skills, it hinders or it's some of the challenges that we face during the integration of ICT. And then also electricity issues can also cause that, since we are supposed to use the monitor or the computer set in doing some explanations to the kids.
All right, thank you. I like the first one, the first challenge you mentioned. When the teacher himself has a deficiency when it comes to the technological knowledge. And that is what is happening now. Some people are having even lab in their school, they cannot utilize it. In our business school, we think that the computer lab is for only the ICT teacher, the computing teacher. No. The math teacher can use it. The science teacher can use it. The RMA teacher can use it. The Ghanaian language teacher can use it. But what do we see? We see only the computing teacher. There's a deficiency in 21st century. What is the role of the teacher? Generally, there are the role of the teacher can be categorized into two. The traditional rule, that the teacher centered, and then the model rule, which is the student centered. You don't need to read this one. We'll discuss. When we say the traditional rule, teacher centered, what does it mean? The role as
This is the situation whereby the teacher only does the talking. You will just come and stand and run for the whole period and then just ask whether the kids understand what he said, and then that is it. That is the traditional rule, which is teacher centered. The teacher does the research, in fact, produces everything for the kids. Just tell you from A to Z. The child does not say anything about what the teacher is saying.
Nice one.
Sir, sir, and you can also say that for
Sir.
Philip is on the floor.
Sir, yes, please. So with that aspect, you can say that it's a situation whereby the teacher does the talking and where the participation of the student is limited. Yes, that is what you can. I just want to add up to what my brother just said.
Okay,
so they limit the participation of the student.
They did what?
They limit the participation of the student in teaching.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. I like all of your explanations. That's correct. Now, what do you think will be the disadvantage in this nature of delivery? In this type of delivery, what are some of the challenges? What are the disadvantages? What do you think will be the challenge? Patience, I'm sure you are not playing your game again. Patience, Kumson, I'm sure you're not playing the game with me again. I saw your hand up again. Okay. Yeah, what are the challenges?
Sir,
I have it up.
Okay, Shepherd.
So with the challenge.
Okay, so sir, it does not give room to students to express themselves or their view, since it is teacher-centered.
Okay. Any other person? Eric?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Sir, please, you can also say that learning might not be efficient and also result proper outcome since the concern of the students are not taken into consideration.
What happened to someone like me who is a slow learner in that class?
Sir, please, can you come again? Can you repeat the
I'm a slow learner. I'm a slow learner, and I'm in that class. What did you happen to me?
I think. Yes, sure.
Kabocho.
Oh, okay. Yes, sir. Yeah. So since the concentration, the whole lesson preparation, delivery, everything is done by the teacher. It's teacher-centered. The learner, the slow learner in the class suffers, because the moment the teacher teaches or delivers and then asks whether there's some clarification, and then one or two students shows their hands that they are clear or they are okay, the teacher moves to the other because the students have been exempted from what is going on in the classroom. Some students they learn by doing the thing practicals. But since the teacher does everything, the teacher will even come to the class, do everything to you. Do you understand? Yes, sir. Then it ends over there. So the slow learner suffers and they feel not being part of the class.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Paco.
Sir, there is no reflection and experience on the part of student.
There's no
because
one.
there is no reflection and experience on the part of the student.
Okay.
Because always the teacher takes he's supposed to act as a facilitator, but he rather choose to take the center stage of doing everything, the research, the delivery and everything.
Thank you.
Mm.
Thank you. You are right.
So
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yes.
So does it mean that in short years we can say that when there's a slow learner in the class and the teaching going on is teacher centered?
Your line is not good at all.
I'm saying that if there's a slow learner in the class and the teaching method is teacher centered, does it mean that in general we can say the student lacks most part of the teaching process, that is most part of the content being taught in the class?
Hey, did I hear that? I wish you take it clearly again. I didn't get what you said. Though.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, your line is like there's a little challenge with your line.
Oh, sorry. Please, is it clear now?
I think it's better now.
So I was saying that
Yes.
what you are discussing now, does it mean that when there's a slow learner in the class and the teaching method is teacher-centered approach, in general, can we say that the students in the class or the slow learner in the class lack most of the content being taught in the class since he or she is not able to catch up with whatever that is being taught?
Good. Yes, you are right. For example, if I were to, let's say that I adopt that strategy now, I'm the one who will be describing what a traditional role that's a teacher-centered will be. Do you get me? Now you are telling me, right?
Yes, please.
Now,
Yes.
but if I should tell you, I will tell you, by the time a slow learner will think about what I've said, I've started talking about the modern rule, which is the
yes.
So you will not finish. You will not finish digesting the traditional rule. Then I've started talking about the modern rule. So the child gets confused. Are you getting
me? Thank you, sir. Yes, please.
But if you allow the child to construct his or her own learning, the child will do it at his or her own pace.
Very sure.
We are not in any competition. Let the child do it at her own pace. Okay. So now let's move to the modern one.
Please, sir, my hand is up long time. You didn't even call me.
Oh, Linda, forgive me. Talk now.
I wanted to add one disadvantage.
Uh-huh.
It also limits the child from doing research, because anytime the teacher comes in, the child will feel like the teacher will even give them everything. So there's no need for the child to go and do research on the topic that the teacher will be teaching and those things.
You are right. You are perfectly right. I would have missed this nice answer from you if you had not used by force. Yeah. Next time if I don't call you, please enter by force, okay?
Okay, sir.
All right. Thanks so much. Okay, so now the modern one, the modern role of a teacher now is what? Student-centered. Student-centered, what is expected of us? What exactly is expected? Inshiraba, what is expected of us?
Sir, please, the question again.
Where were you?
Hello.
Where were you? Where were you? Inshiraba,
I'm now going home. So I'm on the road going home now.
Hey. Okay, so it means you were not hearing all that we're saying. You were not listening to us.
I was listening to some. I didn't get the question. So if you can repeat the question again.
Okay, so you be listening. Somebody will answer. So listen carefully. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I saw something like Loki War. Janet, I'll come to you. Okay, Janet, I'll come to you. I saw something like Loki War. Who is that? War. Loki War. Please, can I hear you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's your name?
My name is Kwaku Richard.
Please, I need your names, not guy names.
That's my name is Kwaku Richard.
But the name on your phone is what?
Yeah, where the device I'm using actually is the one with me.
It's
actually, that's why I'm using that one.
The device is a stolen one.
Oh no. No, what I normally use for online is not here with me.
You talk
yeah,
to
that's
me.
right.
You talk to me. Yes.
So,
talk to me.
sir, hello, sir.
Yes.
So concerning the modern role or the facilitator, which is the student center, we are saying that it's going to be teacher, student, or learner versus the facilitator. Oh, sorry, the teacher or the facilitator. So when we talk about that one, we are actually looking at how best or the knowledge the student is having about the subject or about the topic that the teacher has introduced. So most of
Do
the
you remember the question I asked?
Yeah, you are. So please, you kindly ask about the student centered and what they offer.
Very good. Okay,
yes.
So in the modern role, what is the duty of the facilitator?
He should direct the learner.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll come later.
Yes.
He direct the learner.
Yes, please.
Yo.
Or he should guide the learner on what he or she already knows.
Okay.
Yeah.
Janet,
Sir,
now.
sir.
Yes.
Okay, sir. As we said earlier on about the teacher center, we said the teacher does almost everything for the students. But the child center, yes. So the child center, the children or the students are allowed to do most of the explanations, and maybe they have been given topics to research about, and then when they come in, maybe the teacher will also do some explanation. So with this one, the students are mostly given the chance to do most of the talking.
Okay, Eric.
Why did you buy back?
Yeah.
So when we talk about the student center, as the word facilitator implies, the teacher is just there to facilitate the learning of the students. So the teacher allows the students to explore. The teacher guides the student on what to explore on. And so the whole thing is no more about the teacher. The teacher is involved, but not to do the work for the learners. He is just there to guide the student, to facilitate what they are supposed to explore on. Thank you.
All right. So that's the duty of the teacher. What is the role of the student? Mohammed Hoblus. Mohammed, Paco, I'll come to you. Mohammed, what's the role of the student? You see, he's playing football. Williams Kofi Glago. William Kofi Glago.
Yes, sir.
Thank God you are here. Talk to me.
First, the role of the student or
what did you hear?
I heard the role of the learner in the class.
And you are asking for. So you answer what you heard.
Okay, so the learners do the research by themselves.
Williams, we are with
Hello,
you.
sir.
Talk to us.
So please, the learners do the research by themselves. The teacher only asks or guides them to do what expected of them to do.
Okay, no problem. Let me go to Akachi. Akachi.
Yeah, here, sir.
You, David, are you also at Akachi?
Yes, sir. Yeah, only
okay,
two.
you and Paco.
Yes.
Okay, Paco, talk to me.
Sir.
Yes.
Student taking the center stage, meaning every student is supposed to do all the investigation. I mean, both the reading and then the computer research.
Mm-hmm.
He or she will bring this thing on board so that the teacher will guide or direct him or her about what the curriculum structure is and how to build on it.
Okay. All right. Victoria Apia.
Yes, sir.
Very good. I want to be sure you are not in the kitchen.
No, I'm not.
Okay, you are here with me.
Yes, please.
All right. What color is that? Can you see your screen, Victoria?
Yes.
Okay, what color is that? We are not good at colors. So what color is that? Read that whatever is in the color for me.
Teaching methods which allow this second approach to be implemented include.
Okay, do you know the second? No, it's okay. Hold on. The second approach that we are referring to, Victoria, do you know it? The second approach you are referring to, do you know the second approach you are referring to?
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Hello?
Yeah, Vic, can you hear me?
I didn't hear the question. I didn't hear you.
Yeah, what you read right now, read it again. Read again.
It said teaching method which allows this second approach to be implemented includes.
Good. And I'm asking, do you know this second approach? This teaching method, this second approach, do you know it? Do you know the name of the second approach?
Yes, the student-centered.
Thank you. It means you are following. That's the only thing. All of you clap for her. Clap for it. It means she's following. Clap for her. I said, those who have been running away. This year, I'm not going to leave anybody. Okay. So in that case, since I'm not leaving anybody, which approach am I using now?
Student-centered.
Okay. So you will be doing it. I'll be watching you. If you want to run away, I'll bring you back. So now, Victoria Apia, it's your turn to read for me. Read.
Okay. So teaching methods which allows this second approach to be implemented include 1.
Yes.
Project work derived from students' current experiences.
Good.
2. Discussions which allow students to recognize and consolidate what the experience has taught them, and also lead them to identify what else they need to learn and practice. 3. the learning of specific problem-solving techniques which can be applied to range of situations.
Okay.
And 4, activities designed to provide opportunities for specific learning outcomes.
Thank you. Thank you so much. So, let me go back. What are some of the ways that we can make our lesson student-centered? What are some of the ways that we can make our lesson student-centered? Auntie Janet.
Sir.
Yes. Ways that we can, just giving one way we can make our learning student-centered. Or learner-centered.
So that's when we by giving our learners the chance to explore about topics that are going.
Okay. Okay. Eric, I'll come to you. Okay.
Sir.
Yes.
So please, that is when almost all the activities that the learning entails is done or are done by the students. That is what we say it's a student-centered system.
Okay. All right. Eric?
Yes, sir. So we can also make the learning in the form of questions, asking questions, and then getting the feedback from the learners.
Okay. Linda?
Please, sir, they've already said it all, but I wanted to say that by engaging students in whatever thing you do.
All right. Gideon?
So my hand is up.
Yeah, Gideon.
Yeah,
Gideon first.
Yes, sir. I think allowing them to play a role or role play can also help them or help in making a lesson learner-centered.
David, that's good. David?
So one, the use of group work and think paired or paired group or paired work. And 2, the use of activity-based method, which you have to give them activities to do. It can be practical or anything else. So that becomes the second rule. 3, use of all the learner prior knowledge. What do you know about this? What do you know about this? What do you know? So when the moment they bring their points on board, then you pick the lesson from there, or you ask them. So upon all this question about this, I'm asking you, what do you think we are coming to talk about? Then they pick up the lesson from there. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Okay, is your hand still up? Okay, is your hand still up? All right. That's fine. Okay, thank you. So all the points you raised, they are all correct. There are other points in the book, in your book. Okay. Okay. I'm reading something. So there are other points in the book, in your book here, which you can see that what ways can we engage our learners if we want to use the second method, second approach, which is learner-centered. 1, project work derived from the student current experience. So you give them project work on whatever they have done in the classroom today. You go home and then do A, B, C, D for me and bring it back tomorrow. That will help me to know that you've really understood what I taught you yesterday. We also allow them to do a discussion on their own. We call something assessment as. So students are given opportunity to do assessment in their own assessment in a classroom, test their own knowledge, test one another as they do discussion in class. You give them a topic and they discuss. They give like what I'm doing to you. Some of you were telling me this is what you have to do to, if you want to adopt the second approach to teaching and learning, which is student-centered. You have to do this. You have to using
Sir, we can't hear anything again because of your network. And time is due.
It's even time.
To God be the glory.
Paco, you are on.
Paco. Sir.
Yes.
Sir, please, we can't hear you.
Oh.
So your network is down.
Sir, we can't hear you. We can no longer hear you again.
Ah,
The
Paco,
person's
take time
network is
now.
down. You are still telling the person you can't hear him. How will he
Take
hear?
time. Oh.
Maybe it will be a way.
To
Okay.
end the class now.
Network is never out. So this one is
Oh,
even
this one is on time.
Yes.
The time is up.
David. David.
Yes, ma'am.
Please,
Okay, let's
about
make it
our
tomorrow.
Monday evening class.
Mm-hmm.
Some of us are having class in the evening on Monday. And Setu came and then he gave this thing. We were still discussing it on the page, whether he can change it to another day. But
I think I if not for the network, we would have this kind of conference discussion with him and then know his thought about it.
and so you discuss it with him and then give us a feedback, because some of us have already agreed with some of the teachers. Will be meeting them
You know,
tomorrow.
let me be frank with all of us here. Let me be frank with all of us.
Yeah,
You
David.
know, say choose Monday in addition to today, so that we'll be able to cover up a whole lot before our exam.
I understand,
Now,
though. I know.
if no,
We
I'm
can
coming.
move
Let me make
fast.
my point. If the Monday is not favorable for us, we should have, please, with all
Told him,
due respect,
yes.
we should have
Informed him.
to present the information. But there's sort of argument going on the platform and stuff. Like I felt so bad. So me, I just kept quiet.
Yeah, me too.
The Monday wasn't favorable for me. But since that was the day that I said choose, I have nothing to say. But I was
And then we
just
have to
waiting
come
that
together and talk about it.
I was just waiting that after today's class, maybe I'll raise it up. Then we'll have a discussion about it. We say,
Oh, okay, okay.
But the network too didn't allow Seth to be with us.
Yes,
So
I
I'll
was
plead
also
with us.
waiting so that you finish and then.
I'll plead with us. Certain cases we shouldn't be taking it too personal, and then
yes.
be saying certain things that because the people we are dealing with, no matter what, they are our lecturers, they are our leaders. So how we present our information, we should be very cautious of it. Please. So this
David.
one, I think, yes.
And they should also remember that the teachers are also giving their time to us. They can decide that they'll teach to anywhere and stop.
Yes.
So they are rather doing everything possible for us to get to where they to finish the lesson
The
before
model
our
returns before.
exams. Yes,
Yes,
but
I think he's typing on WhatsApp. Yes.
Oh,
because
okay.
a guy came and
Yes.
the way the guy spoke on the page, me, I wasn't happy. He was just
Mm.
speaking as if he doesn't know that we do extra lessons after weekends.
And
Mm.
and and
Yeah,
the
the
thing
way
is,
that
the
guy
thing,
spoke was very bad.
the thing is, this time, how even UCC is handling the level 100 students. If we are not careful, their performance is going to even exceed ours because
Yes. So.
within the week, they have online lectures for them, and on weekends too,
Mm.
they have face-to-face online with them.
Yes.
So it's like
We are
they are
lacking
they are
behind.
they, they are taking double steps, and we are just
Mm.
focusing on only
Dave,
weekend.
Dave,
Yeah,
Sir David,
yeah,
Sir David.
you see, the
yeah.
truth of the matter is that we are supposed to be doing three contact hours every week. But on the normal, we do only two. So that is the reason why I think Sir has added the Monday to it. So if we feel
Mm.
like the Monday will not favor most of us, it is rather we find a nice and a presentable way of
The
telling him.
And we are all
the
supposed to tell the course rep so that the course rep will give it out to the. Have you seen it? So all of us, as soon as Sir is not here, we can suggest it to the course rep so that he will channel our information to him. But if we are talking in the page and we are saying on certain things, it doesn't help.
Mr. David,
Yeah,
so
it's Ghana. We are
all
good.
the days,
Sir David, Sir David, Sir David.
yes,
Yeah, I
yeah.
think the majority of us are here. So let's us find a day that will be favorable for us so that we can present to
I
him.
think it is better. Let's go straight to the point rather
Yeah,
than going round, round, round.
yeah.
So
So,
let's
so let's
pick a
get
day.
straight point.
Let's
Sir
pick a
David.
day.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
who should also let me manner? You see, all the days there will be a day that will not favor anyone. So the best thing is the answer will not be on to say because they will now choose the day that will favor him and then give it out. All the days you mention a day and someone will come and say the day will not favor the person. So if you
But
pick a
That's
day
why we
like
are
that,
saying all of
and
us to come together and suggest a day.
So,
Then our course
yes.
rep will give it
if
to
we
So
suggest and
say,
say is
majority
not
of
in
us,
agreement, if we suggest right now and say
majority of us
okay,
are
that day
here.
will
So
not
let's
favor
just
and
me.
pick
so
a
when
day.
he channels it and he's
so
not in agreement, he will come and give
sim-
us the feedback.
simply put, we should stop being antagonistic of each other. If one
Uncle, which
suggests
English is that one?
the other, we should stop that enemy character. We should stop it this semester so that
Please,
everything will flow
let's
well
just choose
smoothly.
a day over here.
Oh
Mm.
Let's just
yes, because
let
the way
one
they've
person
done it,
suggest a
if
day.
we don't help
We
ourselves,
vote about
no
it,
one will
and then
help
we move
us.
on.
Sir
See,
David, Sir
Dave,
David,
Yes,
David,
Sir David.
yes.
the truth of
I
the matter
think,
is
I
that no
think, I
matter
think.
what day we pick, somebody will not be in favor of it. So let us just
Yes, someone will not be in favor.
pick a day. Every all the days are working days,
Working
and we'll be
days,
Yeah.
occupied from Monday to Friday. So let us just
Friday.
pick a
Sure.
day and let's adjust ourselves. Then we fit into it. We
Into
shouldn't
it. That's why I was suggesting that
pick a day that we are. So what about the teacher?
David,
Maybe the teacher may also not be
Simple.
available
be in a favor.
throughout. Maybe the
Uh-huh.
Monday is what is
David,
good for him to.
Yes, sir.
That was why I
David,
was saying that sales should suggest the
Yes, sir.
time, the day.
David. Can we make it on Friday so that Saturday then we continue? Friday, Saturday then we continue. I think that one nobody will give excuse that a
Okay.
lecture will make sense.
Someone has given a suggestion. So
Yeah,
if you
I
agree to that,
support it.
What
I
you
if
just
support
give us
it.
I'm
a
okay.
Friday
chance.
has hello?
Hello,
I'm
please.
okay.
And
Hello.
how do you tell that
Hello.
the Friday that I'm on the line?
Yeah, quick time.
Please, how do you tell?
Is it the night or the
The one
morning?
suggesting the Friday.
No, Friday
Hello.
will be in the evening.
Yeah. Hello, please.
Hello, please. The one
Allow me.
suggesting the Friday. How
Victoria,
tell that we will all be
Hello.
available on the Friday?
Yeah. So we
Please,
better
I'm
go
on the
back to
line.
the
I'm
platform
speaking.
and decide a day. Mm.
Please
Yeah,
stop.
I
If we
think
don't
Hello.
Victoria
stop,
is saying
Hello.
something.
no one will keep quiet.
Yeah,
The Friday
Victoria,
is
we
not
can hear you.
favorable.
Yes, I'm saying that. This is Franca. I'm saying that the one proposing the Friday, how does the person tell that for him maybe he will be free on the Friday, but how does the person tell that all of us will be free on the Friday?
Oh, Auntie V,
Please
please
explain
explain the
David,
difference between
secondly,
suggestion.
the one was saying that
David,
the
David,
lecturer came out with a day. The lecturer came out with a Monday. And so for
This is not whereby sorry, like we are all suggesting something. He has come out with his view.
are complaining that the Mondays are not good for us. And
Yes,
so I
it's
don't
just a
know,
suggestion.
going back to him again to give you another day, Mondays are favorable
We
for him.
all,
So
see that will be okay for all of us.
So let's all
Accept
adjust
accepted,
the Monday.
accepted.
teacher,
What is
I think we have to adjust.
so you also
Yes, we should adjust
That is
by the
come out
Monday.
with your
Sir David, I don't know, but we have to. Then the final conclusion will be
So
on
let's
Friday.
let me
Sir will give
let me
us the
start.
day that will be favorable for him.
Let me communicate with Sir, and then if he
So
agrees
that
to change the day,
because all
we'll
the
run
days will not
a
even favor
poll.
anyone.
We'll run a poll on the page. I think that will be the only option. So we'll communicate with Sir. If he agrees to change the day for us, then we'll run a poll. Then whichever day that majority have selected, then we go by. I think it will be okay.
Yeah, I think that's cool. That's
Thank you very much. Then I think we
You're
will end
welcome.
it here for today. Have a blessed
Go and
evening.
tell Daddy to give you the charger and come and give it to me. You've got to fix it. To do what? Go and check if the charger is upstairs. What is he going to do? My phone is 1%. It's off.